Hey y'all, welcome back to Collectibles Stonks. If you are new to the channel and like seeing the financial side of collectibles, go ahead and hit that subscribe button as I have several other Flesh and Blood, MetaZoo, Pokemon, and Digimon TCG videos in the works. Also, consider liking this video as the support really does help. So today I wanted to talk about the current market surrounding the Fabled cards in Welcome to Rathe and Arcane Rising, specifically the unlimited version of these cards and more so Heart of Fyendal, as the market seems to just be gobbling these up in droves. This has led to a pretty significant price increase across the board for both of these cards. Now, in one of my previous videos, I noted that these Fabled cards were selling for around $500 to $600 each, but now these same cards a few weeks later are now selling for an average of what looks to be $700 plus each. Granted, given how rare these cards are, it makes sense that they're this expensive, but normally price increases happen because of a lack of supply, causing the individual singles to rise in price, or of course the meta, but you can see this type of market movement across other TCGs such as Pokemon. For example, in one of Pokemon's recent sets, Vivid Voltage, you can pull the almighty Chunky Pikachu VMAX Rainbow Rare. It is the most coveted card from the set, and on release they were selling for about $800 to $1,000 each, which was absolutely crazy given that the product was still being released in waves. But what we saw over the next few weeks was the prices come down to around the $500 mark, and finally over the last couple of months, the card has slowly creeped down to around the $300 to $400 range in near mint condition. Now here is the interesting bit. You can expect to find one of those Pikachus once in every 1,092 packs or so, which is actually a lower pull rate than a Heart of Fyendal has. The Heart of Fyendal has a pull rate of about 1 in 960 packs. This information comes directly from cardsart.com, which they open thousands of packs to track pull rates of cards and card types through many different sets. So what would cause Heart of Fyendal's pricing to go up? From what I can tell, Welcome to Rathe Unlimited is still readily available for around $90 at most retailers and even online at places like eBay. So if the heart is pulled once in every 960 packs or so, and the Pikachu has roughly the same pull rate, what would be causing the major price difference? Stock for Vivid Voltage is still a bit difficult to get as people are buying it up in bulk from stores to try and resell, which should mean that the Pikachu card's pricing should be going up. But it's not. It keeps getting lower as time continues to pass, or it stays stagnant. But if we compare the heart's pricing, it's been steadily going up over the last couple of months. In fact, I was shocked when I saw eBay's last sold listing of $1,000. There isn't a supply shortage of Welcome to Rathe, at least none that I can tell of, and the prices keep going up on the singles. This is a very good sign that showcases the demand and stability in the Flesh and Blood market currently. This also proves one of my previous points in my previous videos, that I believed that the estimated value from these boxes is just too good when you compare the MSRP pricing of it. This may mean that the singles are a bit inflated short term due to demand, but I don't see that stopping anytime soon. Granted, that's just my opinion and it's not meant to be taken as advice or anything like that for the market. A similar trend can be seen with the Eye of Ophidia from Arcane Rising, albeit to a smaller extent. It looks like as of right now, the Eye is selling for around $600 to $700, which is $100 to $200 more than a few weeks ago. What I think is happening with the Heart of Fyendal is that not only is it a chase card, but it's a pretty decent card for the competitive scene, at least in my opinion it is. By pitching the card, you gain 1 life point and 3 resources, which is very handy. Of course, Tome of Fyendal is a better choice to use and it's a lot cheaper, but that's another conversation. And on top of that, Welcome to Rathe being the first set in Flesh and Blood likely carries more demand for the biggest chase card in it. I have seen many people comparing this card to the Black Lotus of Magic the Gathering, which is likely fueling its popularity even more. Regardless, it is very interesting to see the demand and growth for Flesh and Blood continue to rise, and I can only imagine what is going to happen in the next couple of weeks when Monarch is finally released. I am very excited to look at that market data, and I absolutely cannot wait for Crucible of War Unlimited to release later this summer because it is definitely going to impact the market of certain cards. As a Runeblade player, I need that Bloodsheath Scaletta card, but I'd rather wait for the Unlimited Rainbow Foil version instead of dropping $1,000 for the Cold Foil. This has been Collectibles Stonks. Thanks again for checking out this video. If you enjoyed it, consider smashing that like button, and if you would like to see more videos regarding Flesh and Blood, make sure you are subscribed so that you don't miss anything.